this can be thought to be an extension of the Fibonacci search algorithm. And, here we consider that the number of experiments, that is n, it is very, very large. It is so large that it is almost tending towards infinity. Now, as we know, by Fibonacci, let me first have, the derivation of golden section search algorithm first. Then we would be getting into problems as we had been doing. So we know that Fn is equal to Fn minus 1 plus Fn minus 2. Right? This is by the recurrence relation of the Fibonacci sequence. And from this, what we have is, we can write I hope you people can see my OneNote. Is my OneNote?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we have Fn by Fn minus 1 equal to 1 plus Fn minus 2 by Fn minus 1. We divided the left hand side and right hand side both by Fn minus 1. And we assume, as I said, that the number of iterations, that is n, is very, very large. That is, n is tending towards infinity. This is the assumption that we have for golden section search algorithm. Now, let us assume that limit n tending towards infinity, Fn by Fn minus 1 is equal to gamma. This is what we assume. This ratio, as n tending towards infinity, let this ratio be equal to gamma. Then, so what we can do is, gamma is equal to limit of n tending towards infinity, Fn minus 1 by Fn minus 2. Can we write it like this? Which is further equal to limit n tending towards infinity, Fn minus j divided by F n minus j plus 1. See, can we write like this? If n is very large, then can we write like this? Acha. That implies from 1 we have gamma equal to 1 plus 1 by gamma. That implies we have a quadratic in gamma, which is gamma square minus gamma minus 1 equal to 0, which eventually gives us gamma to be 1 plus minus root 5 by 2. Right? So we would be having two roots of the given equation. Say gamma would be 1.618. This is one root. And the other would be the negative value. The negative value is, minus 0.618. If you calculate, you would be finding that this is the positive root and this is the negative root. If I write it like this, the positive root, that is this one, this is said to be the golden ratio, and this is denoted by gamma. This is a very, very important result. The value of the golden ratio gamma is 1.618, and on the contrary, you will see that if I take the absolute value of the negative root 0.618, you will find that this is actually equal to 1 by gamma. So these are very two interesting observations that we are getting as roots. And the objective of golden section search is again to find the minimum of a function of one variable and the tool that we are going to use is also the same, which is the elimination or the region elimination method. Okay, so I will quickly tell you the derivation, some important features. If I consider the initial interval of uncertainty is L0, what is L0? L0 is this one. This is the initial interval of uncertainty. And if I have a pictorial representation of it, this is A, this is B. This is my L0. We are going to take 2 points, x1 and x2, such that the distance between A and x1 is L2 star. The distance between x2 and B is also L2 star. This is how the 2 points x1 and x2 are taken. Now, what is L2 star? L2 star is equal to L0 times this. L2 star is, derived or figured out using the Fibonacci search algorithm. This is going to be L0 times Fn minus 2 by Fn. So this we are getting by the Fibonacci search algorithm. Okay, so this is what we are getting. Now, as I told you, for golden section search, we have one more, assumption to it, that we consider n to be very large. So we have limit n tending towards infinity, L0 times Fn minus 2 by Fn. This we can write as L0 times Fn minus 2 by Fn minus 1 into Fn minus 1 by Fn. In L0 is already there. So this is actually equal to how much? This is 1 by gamma, this is 1 by gamma. So this is 1 by gamma square times L0. See, am I okay with this? Am I okay with this value of L2? Acha. So what is x1? X1 is actually A plus L2 star, and x2 is B minus L2 star. Right? Now, as we know, we need to find out what is f of x1 and what is f of x2. Depending on the value of f of x1 and f of x2, we would be eliminating a particular region and we will be carrying on with the iteration. So, just to tell you something, let us make the assumption, just an assumption, that f of x2 is more than f of x1. This is what we are assuming. So if this be the case, would you tell me which region are we going to eliminate? If f of x2 is more than f of x1, which region are we going to eliminate?
X2. Ma'am, the L2 will not be from A to X2 and X1 to B for this golden section search algorithm.
Pardon, once again?
Ma'am, for golden section search algorithm, L2 won't be from A to X2 and X1 to B.
That is L2 star. We are naming it as L2 star. The distance
Okay.
between A to X1 and X2 to B, we are naming this interval as L2 star.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so if this be the case, then we are going to eliminate this region, and you know your revised interval that we are going to talk about would be A to X2. Am I right? This interval, let us name this new interval of uncertainty as L2. Am I okay with this? Acha. Now, how do we find L2? L2 is actually L0 minus L2 star. Do correct me if I am wrong. Acha. So, this is L0 minus, what is L2 star? L2 star is 1 by gamma square L0. That is equal to gamma square minus 1 by gamma square into L0. Am I okay with my calculations? Now, what is gamma square minus 1? What is gamma square minus 1? From this quadratic, gamma. Equal to gamma by gamma square L0, which is actually 1 by gamma L0. Okay? So now you know, once I have this value of L2 with us, we would further be finding out two more coordinates, which are say x3 and x4. And this distance A to x3 is going to be L3 star. This distance is going to be L3 star as well. Okay, what is L3 star? By Fibonacci search algorithm, this L3 star is L0 times Fn minus 3 by Fn. And since we consider n to be very large, so this can further be written as n tending towards infinity L0 times Fn minus 3 by Fn minus 2 into Fn minus 2 by Fn minus 1 into Fn minus 1 by Fn. So what is this value? If I So this is going to be 1 by gamma cube times L0. Okay. And just, so again, you know, we need to find out what is X3. X3 would be A plus L3 star, and X4 would be, I call this one as B minus L3 star. Then obviously either we would be eliminating A to X3 or we would be eliminating X4 to B depending upon the values. And the new interval of uncertainty would be L3. Am I correct? Am I correct? This L3 would be obtained as L2 minus L3 star. Am I okay with this? So this is actually in place of L2, I can write 1 by gamma L0. What is L3 star? It is 1 by gamma cube L0. So would you like to tell me what is this equal to? What is the right hand side equal to? This is L0 by gamma square. Tahole, to generate, what we can say is to generate the jth experiment, can I say that Lj star is equal to 1 by gamma to the power of j into L0, and Lj would be 1 by gamma to the power of j minus 1 into L0. I hope everybody is okay with this. These two values, Lj star and Lj.
Yes, ma'am.
Acha. Now it may happen that the problems that we are given will contain certain tolerance limit. By tolerance limit, we mean that until and unless this Lj is less than the tolerance value, which are calling as epsilon, we will continue with the iteration. This epsilon, which is the tolerance, will be problem specific. Okay. Say for example, if I tell you to minimize fx, which is given by 4x cube plus x square minus 7x plus 14 within the interval that is given is 0, 1. That is the interval of uncertainty is 0, 1. This you have to do using the golden section search algorithm, and let epsilon equal to 0.15 be the stopping tolerance. That implies until and unless the interval of uncertainty is less than 0.15, we got to carry on with the iteration. So let's get started. This is my L0. Okay. This is 0. This is 1. This is x1 and this is x2. This distance is L2 star. This distance is also L2 star. What is L2 star? What is L2 star?
1 by gamma square.
Exactly. We can directly use this. It's 1 by gamma square into L0. Now 1 by gamma square implies, as I told you, you will see that 1 by gamma is 0.618. So this can directly be calculated as 0.618 into 0.618, L0 being equal to 1. The interval is 1. So tell me, what is this value equal to? 19 পেলাম কি? তাহলে what about x1? x1 কত হচ্ছে? 0 plus L2 star, মানে it's 0.3819. And what is x2? It is 1 minus L2 star. তার মানে হচ্ছে 1 minus 0.3819 কত দাঁড়াচ্ছে?
0.6.
What is f of x1 and what is f of x2? What is f of x1? কি বলবো? আচ্ছা, ইকুয়েশনটা দাঁড়া লিখে না, ইকুয়েশনটা কোথাও একটা। It's 4x cube plus x square minus 7x plus 14. So f of x1 being more than f of x2, which region are we going to eliminate? We would be eliminating this portion needs to be eliminated. So if this be the first iteration, your second iteration would definitely be this is A, this is x1 mane 0.3819, this is B, this is 1, this is L2. What is L2? How much is L2? সেটা তো ক্যালকুলেটেড ভ্যালু, আর অ্যাকচুয়ালি কত পাচ্ছি আমরা ইফ আই ক্যালকুলেটেড ইন দ্যাট ম্যানার, আমি যদি ক্যালকুলেশনটা করে দেখি, তারপর আমি মেলাবো যে যেটা আমার পাওয়া উচিত তার সাথে আমি কতটা ডিফার করছি। What is the exact value? What is the exact value and what is the calculated value? Exact value তো 1 by gamma L0 হওয়া উচিত, তার মানে হচ্ছে 0.618 হওয়া উচিত, তাই তো? আর আমরা ক্যালকুলেশন করে কি পাচ্ছি? তার মানে আমরা just we can check at every step just to be sure whether your calculations are going in the right track or not. Otherwise তোরা চাইলে এই ক্যালকুলেশনসটা every স্টেপে এই যেটা আমি মেলাচ্ছি you can skip also, but if you do it you will be doubly sure that your calculations are going in the right track. So we have x3 and we have x4. তারপর this is my L3 star, this is also my L3 star. এরপর কি করব? 1 by gamma cube L0. And this would be 0.2361. What about X3? It is A plus L3 star, and your X4 would be B minus L3 star. So what is our X3? And what is X4? Right, 0.7639. Achha, now since one more thing, since golden section search is just an extension of Fibonacci search, what did we read in Fibonacci search? We knew that one of the iterations is going to be the same as one of the previous iterations. Mone ache to? Ekhaneo dekh, X3 is the same as X2, right? So f of X3 need not be calculated. We can directly write f of X3 to be 10.9999. We just need to calculate what is f of X4 and what is that equal to?
Eleven 11.019.
11.019. Perfect. So which region are we going to eliminate? F of X4 being more than f of X3, we would be eliminating this region. This being the second iteration. The third iteration is A equal to 0.3819. B, which is X4, it's 0.7639. This is my L3. What is L3? This is say X5 and this is X6. Acha, fine. Tell me one thing. Did we reach the stopping tolerance condition? When are we going to stop? Stopping tolerance 0.15. Tar mane we are not there yet. More iterations are required so that you reach the given tolerance. This is our L4 star. This is also our L4 star. L4 star is 1 by gamma to the power 4 times L0. Quickly, what is L4 star? X5 and X6. What is our L4 star? Correct. 0.1459. X5 would be, it's 0.3819 plus 0.1459, and X6 would be 0.7639 minus 0.1459. So the values come as And this is x6 is the same as x3. So f of x6, we need not calculate, it is 10.9999. What about f of x5? How much it is? How much it is? So f of x5 being more than f of x6, we would be eliminating this region. The next iteration is going to be a হচ্ছে x5, that implies it's 0.5278, and b usual it's 0.7639. If I this is going to be L4. L4 কত দাঁড়াচ্ছে? What is L4? We are just not there. It is still not less than epsilon. তার মানে we need to carry on with the iteration. We can call it x7 and x8. This is going to be L5 star. This is also going to be L5 star. L5 star কত হচ্ছে? L5 star is 1 by gamma to the power of 5 L0. কত হচ্ছে এটা? 0.618 to the power of 5. x7 কত আর x8 কত? x7 কত?
0.6179.
We can call it 0.618. And x8? It's 0.7639 minus 0.0901. So it is of x7 is almost 10.9999. এটাও 10 point something এ আসার কথা. What is f of x8? It is it is f of x8.
$10.96.
That we are going to eliminate. So, we have reached the condition that we wanted. This is A, which is x7. x7 কত? 0.618, and this is B. A হচ্ছে 0.618. A is our x7, which is 0.618, and B is 0.7639. এবার শোনা যাচ্ছে কি? So if I call this one as L5, what is L5? 0.145. 0.1459.
Yes, ma'am.
That implies this interval length L5 is less than the tolerance. Correct. The tolerance limit was given to be 0.15. So your algorithm will stop because we have reached the stopping condition. And the optimum point will be given by the midpoint of this interval. Your x optimum is going to be a plus b by 2, just to get you a more the better value, the average. What is x optimum coming?
Point 6909.
Did you say 0.6909?
Yes, ma'am.
Hence, you can calculate f of minimum as 4 into, it was x cube, 0.691 whole cube plus x square, 0.691 square, minus 7 into x, minus 7 into 0.691 plus 14. So this is going to be your f minimum, whatever the value it is. So that's it. I hope you have understood the algorithm. That's it. I need one more class. We just have interval halving method left. So next Wednesday, I'm hopeful that I'd be able to finish off your syllabus. Thank you. That's all for the day. Thank you. Any doubt? Any doubt?